Um, welcome, welcome. All right, as everyone is joining us, we just want to welcome you today to our wonderful B.A.C.O.Night. So in case you've ever been wondering about how to be a consultant, tonight you're going to find out why you should join us and join this amazing community of awesome men and women. Yes, we have some men. And the best part of Zoom is you don't know if we're wearing pants or not. So tonight is an adventure. So we are so glad that you joined us. And tonight we have some really great stories to share with you of people of why they joined, because everyone joined Scentsy for a whole different reason. And so first off tonight, Jamie is going to share with us her story of why she joined Scentsy.
In the classroom.
Because we're going to mute everybody.
Sorry. Their auditorium, their lunchroom, and their
who's the admin?
I am. I can't.
I'm working on it.
All right, guys.
Hey, my name is Jamie.
It's the auditorium, the lunchroom, and then your all's gymnasium all together.
For what?
For just regular. They only have one room.
Shanti, can you mute yourself, please?
It's not letting me mute everyone. That's why.
There we go. Oh, perfect. All right, now we're ready to go. Okay, Jamie, take it away, love.
Hey guys, my name is Jamie, and I have been with Scentsy a long time, like 12 years. But I never planned on it being a 12-year thing. So let's reverse all the way back to 2008. I actually purchased Scentsy at a craft fair. I had done other direct sales. They even mentioned it when I bought the warmer, and I was like, no, been there, done that. No. Well, I purchased the warmer. I had it in my classroom. I was a teacher at the time and fell in love with it. So I started out as a number one customer / fan. And I am super frugal. So that means when I ran out of wax, I wasn't about to pay full price to buy more wax. So found a consultant to hostess a party with. Yes, I had to find a consultant. I did not have one. Hosted a party, and it went so well without a lot of effort. So like I said, I had sold other products before, and dang it, that was hard. It was hard. Scentsy, people smelled it, they loved it, they wanted it. So I didn't feel like it was a lot of work on my part. I just had to share it, and people wanted it. I had enough sales in that party that wasn't even a party. I just left the testers and catalogs out. But I had enough that I'm pretty good at math, and I looked at the compensation chart in the back of the book. I knew how much money I would make if I signed up, and it was more than the cost of the join kit. So I called the chick and I was like, hey, so I don't have any orders for you because I'm going to keep them all myself because I'm going to sign up. Now, I don't know if that was really the nicest thing for me to do, but it's what I did. And really, I don't think she would be complaining now if she still sold, because she'd be making quite a bit of money. Bottom line is, I never had big plans for this. And honestly, I didn't need this. There are some people that find something like this and they need it in their life. I didn't need the money. I didn't need the connection. What I needed was some extra money so I could blow it on shoes or clothes or the Target dollar spot and it not affect our family budget. So that's what I needed. I mean, really, did I need that? No, but that's what I used my money for. So that was my goal with this business, was like $100 cash every month. That was 12 years ago. This is now my full-time career. And honestly, I can buy whatever I want at the Target dollar spot. And it's kind of a sweet deal.
Doesn't everybody wish they were they could buy? I want to buy everything at the Target dollar spot. I'm just kidding. I don't shop at Target. It is called Target, where we are. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Thank you so much, Jamie, for sharing your story. Shelly is going to talk about some of the things that we have. When you first join Scentsy, there are certain things that you can earn right away. And Shelly's going to share that with us tonight. Take it away,
Yes.
Shelly.
Thank you, Carol. Yes, there are two fabulous ways that you can join Scentsy. So one is through our $99 kit. It's the full-size kit. You get these products or something similar depending on what we have in stock, but it's all valued at the same price. It comes with all of your testers and everything you need to get started. Then we have the $0 to $59 kit, which you may go, what is a $0 to $59 kit? So we have the option of allowing you to host a party, and then you can use your host rewards to pay for your kit. And then we call it flipping the party. So then you can have all of the rewards and the orders and get you started on the right foot. So it's $59. And then with all of your host rewards, you can just keep getting it lower and lower and lower until you can reach where it's $0. So if you are interested in joining, either way, get with the person that invited you tonight and they'll give you more information.
That is great. And yes, what we would love for you guys to do is, if you are a guest on today, if you've been invited, would you please use the chat feature? So if you are on your phone, it's at the bottom. If you're on your computer, it's also at the bottom. Pull up the chat feature and just type in who you were referred by. So just put your name, that you're a guest of so-and-so. So like if you're a guest of Carol, a guest of Jamie, a guest of Shelly, a guest of your mama. No, I'm just kidding. That's what my kids say all the time. So just thought I'd toss that in there. Okay, so please tell us if you're a guest and who invited you. We would love to congratulate them. Tracy is now going to share her story of why she joined Scentsy. Tracy.
Thank you. Yes. So I joined Scentsy also in 2008, in November of 2008, and I joined for mommy money. So I absolutely loved the product. I had been a stay-at-home mom for 15 years. I happen to have children on the autism spectrum. So I was at home a lot and really just found that I love the product. And I thought if I could get some extra money to get my nails done or get my hair done, that would be fantastic. So little did I know, not only did I love the product and was going to be able to now get my product for free and half price by hosting my own parties, but I didn't realize how much I needed like the mental health break and how much Scentsy was going to help me basically, stay healthy in that arena. Just being able to do parties, to make connections with other Scentsy consultants, that community was something I didn't realize how bad I needed it until I had the opportunity to go out and share Scentsy and to make these connections. Now, fast forward, and I've been very blessed that over the years, we've built a great business. My husband and I both do this together full time. So this is what we're able to do. And we're able to be with our kids 24/7. We don't miss any of their events. We're at everything they ever have. And my son was 3 when I joined Scentsy, and he doesn't ever remember his parents not being at home. So it's been a huge blessing. And then again, having children with disabilities, it was a nice bonus to have my husband be able to be in the home and help me more logistically with our family needs, as well as, of course, my business. So, and again, the relationships that we have made as a result, and the friendships, I don't have family. And so having Scentsy, when we talk about having Scentsy sisters and misters, I mean, we mean it. Some of my dearest of friends are in the Scentsy community. And some of my customers I've developed relationships with over the years. And the reality is, the nice thing about Scentsy, again, I'd never done direct sales before. I had never sold anything, but our products are consumable. So as long as you're taking care of people, they have a reason to come back to you. And men buy Scentsy, women buy Scentsy, young, old. It truly just happened to be that I picked the right company the first time. And as a result, 12 years later, I'm still here and loving every day.
Thank you, Tracy. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. And so maybe some of you guys can relate to Tracy's story because again, everyone joins for different reasons. So next, Shelly's gonna show you guys some of the things that after you join, there are certain awards and things that we offer that you can earn right off the gate. And I think I kind of messed that up just a minute ago, but anyway, we're back on track.
No problemo, Carol. Okay, so besides being able to earn your kit for free and get started on the right track by hosting, which you do not have to host first in order to join, by the way, you get some awesome awards that you can earn called Sensational Start and Shooting Star. So Shooting Star does come first, technically, in the lineup. In your first 15 days, if you sell $500 or more, you get the opportunity to purchase the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit. It is $200 and it comes with all of these amazing things, 1 warmer, 2 mini warmers, the list goes on. And just for the same reason as the kit, the picture shows the possibility of what you'll get, but the warmers and things can change, but you will get one of everything listed. It's an amazing, amazing thing that you can do to start off your business, right? Plus you get like one of all the products, right? So then you can show other people. Then it continues into the Sensational Start. So your Shooting Star, if you earn that, it goes towards your Sensational Start. And there's 3 different levels. I won't go into all of them because I don't want to overwhelm you. But again, you can get with the person that you join with and you can go over all of these and set a goal to earn at least level 1 or just shoot for the stars and hit level 3.
Excellent. Thank you, Shelly. Oh my gosh. So now we're going to go to Casey. And Casey, our lovely Casey, is going to share us a story on how she joined Scentsy.
Thanks, best friend. So I am a testament to how the Shooting Star and Sensational Start program helps you in this business. So I have a lot to say. I got 10 years worth of Scentsy to cover, so I'm just going to do it as fast as I can, and I hope that you guys can hear me and keep up. So I joined on a bet. I went to a home party. At the home party, I was introduced to Scentsy. I loved it. I brought it home. My boys loved it. That boys are my husband and my 16-year-old son at the time. And then a week later, I was at work and someone was having a basket party. The gal who was having the basket party I was bossing her around, telling her all the scents that she needed and the scents that she didn't want of this sensei, because I didn't even know how to say Scentsy at the time. Yeah, but I was still able to boss them all around with their smells. So I bossed them around and I told them what they wanted. And then the gal who was hosting the party, she said, "You should do this." And I was like, "Nah." And she's like, "Yeah, you probably can't make any money with this." And so my thought was that she said, "Yeah, Casey, you can't do this." And so what she was really saying is direct sales doesn't work. But what I said was, "Okay, watch me." So I set a goal to make a certain amount in the first month, which was going to cover us for Christmas that year. It was going to cover all the gifts. And you heard my son was 16 and he's an only child. So that was a high Christmas list, right? So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to pay for Christmas. So I did that and I was done. I was totally done. Like I did the Scentsy thing, showed you and what Christmas is paid for, finished. So then my upline, which is the person for you who invited you here tonight, they would be called your upline. She said, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know that you are close to hitting the top level of our Shooting Star or Sensational Start program." And I was like, "What's that?" She's like, "Here's how close you are and here's what you need to get there." And so I was like, "Okay, well, I'll do that then." So I got $200 in free product for earning that. So I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to push." And so I pushed and we got that. And then I was done again. And then my upline again said, "There's this meeting and I'd really like for you to come." And so I went to the meeting, and at the meeting, there was this room full of people. Room full of peoples are things that people did pre-2020, for those of you who don't know. At that time, there were a lot of people allowed together in one space So anyway, we did that. And then at that gathering, I just walked in and everybody in this room was different. It was the most eclectic group of people that I've ever seen. And they were all so encouraging to one another. And there seemed to be like this big old unity. I learned since then that that's called Scentsy Spirit. So I was like, okay, these people seem cool. And I happened to sit down to these 4 gals who were all directors. And I think Shelly's going to cover the compensation plan just a little bit at the end here, but director is our 6th level of promotion and our 1st level of leadership. So they had a bazillion kids between the 4 of them, and somehow they all managed to get to this director level. So it was like, if they can do it, I can do it too. And so I did that. And then I had like this little community. So when you have director, you have a downline. And so at that point, I was leading other people and just enjoying the company of my team. Like I said, my son was 16 at the time. I saw other people struggling with that empty nest syndrome. So I wanted to avoid that. And so I was like, this was a good way to protect my mama heart. So in 2016, we discovered a debt-free program. And it's basically where you live, where you don't have bills, basically, in a nutshell. And so my husband and I started off on that journey. During that journey, Scentsy really helped because we had his full-time income, my full-time income, and then the pretty good chunk of change that Scentsy was bringing in at that time. That's 5 years in. So in 2017, which was a year later, my full-time job became completely toxic. And I hated going to work, and I cried with the thought of having to go to work. And so I left. I left my full-time job. I found a part-time job that covered health insurance. I left my full-time job. And still we were trying to get out of debt. And then in 2018, we were pretty much out of debt. We were just working on our mortgage and still having quite a bit of bills. But at that point, Jim came up against a wall where he decided that he wanted to start his own business. And so then the pressure's on, right? Like, let's do some Scentsy. So at that point, Scentsy floated us. He started his business. Things like it's a new business. So it took a minute to take off. And then 2020 hit. And I bet you think that I'm going to say that it was a terrible year. It wasn't. It totally wasn't. Spoiler alert. So it was our best year ever. His business took off. My business took off. And this year, we will pay off our mortgage. And I don't know if you can see my shirt. I will retire at the age of 40 something. I think I'm 43. I will retire at the age of 43 from full-time gigs. I won't have to punch a time clock anymore. And it's all because almost 10 years ago, I decided to say yes to the bet that is Scentsy. I think it's pretty cool that someone invited you here. Like, they saw something in you that they felt like you could do this. Like, someone said, you are capable of doing this business, and I want you to come along so that you can learn about it. So I think that that's really cool that you actually got invited and nobody just dared you to join. So thanks, friends.
Oh, thank you, Casey. That was amazing. And I saw lots of people in the comments saying they love your story. They need financial security. And I believe that's what a lot of us are looking for, is the freedom to make your own choices. And that is what this company has provided us. So Shelly is going to touch on the compensation plan and how much money can I make? So take it away, Shell.
Oh my gosh, you can make as much as you want. So this is our compensation plan. You can find it pretty much all over the internet. So you can Google. It's in the back of our catalog. It's on our website. So if you want to refer back to it at any time, you can do that. And you're probably looking at it like, that's a lot of numbers. Like, I don't know what they mean. Totally fine. I didn't know what they meant either in the beginning, and I figured it out. So if you can figure it out, you can too. But tonight, all you have to think about is your first line right here, personal retail volume. So when you first join, you're called an essential consultant, and you stay an essential consultant until you hit your first 1,000. Then you get to become a certified consultant. And once you hit certified, you're certified for life. So you never have to rejoin Scentsy and become essential again. You're at certified, which means you get a 5% bonus on the product that you sell. And it's pretty cool becoming that certified. And then from there, you can have people join your team and you can sell together. And as you grow in Scentsy and you rely on your upline, you can talk about what all the rest of the numbers mean, like lead, star, superstar, on up. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the person that invited you. And don't get overwhelmed by all the things that we've talked about or all these numbers, because it's actually pretty simple once you get started.
Shell, can I just say one thing about the compensation plan? So a friend of mine was looking, she's like, I want to join a direct sales company, but I don't know if I want to do Scentsy. And so I started researching compensation plans with her and looking at all the different ones. And you guys, like, there's a lot of compensation plans that start with like high percentages on commissions in the beginning. But if you look at the overall compensation plan, I found that we have like the best one, like high percentages on getting paid on downline and like moving down. I was really amazed. I'd heard some people say that before, but I was like wowed by that when I actually looked at it for myself.
It's incredible. Yes. And a lot of companies also, I don't know that we touched on it. What is that, a lot of people require you to have inventory. We do not. They require a lot of money up front, and Scentsy does not require that at all. You can actually just take a single catalog, like what we have here, that's starting. Our new catalog starts next month. So this would actually be an excellent time for you guys to join this month, so you'll be all prepared for the next 6 months. And the new catalog, anyway, you can just sell out of a catalog. You don't even have to have the testers to smell, because thanks to 2020, we didn't even pass out a lot of testers because everybody was staying home. So we just sold online, and I feel like you could just be a part of this right now. So I don't know if we have any questions in the chat. I know we have somebody, Karen was monitoring that. Yep. Just wanted to make sure real quick, everyone has commented in the chat that you are a guest of someone today. Maybe you joined us late. But I would love for you to make sure that your name is in the comments, because we may or may not have something really fun coming up for you joining us tonight, because we do appreciate your time. We appreciate that you've taken a 30 minutes of your time tonight to just check us out and see what we're all about. And we had a record-breaking year, even with a pandemic in the process. We had lots of promotions. We had lots of people join, because frankly, people need to find a way to work from home when your kids aren't going to school and you're homeschooling. And there are just so many reasons why you need to find an extra source of income at this point. So, but just want to make sure all the guests have commented. So just take a second there and let us know that you're there. Did you see any questions, Karen?
No, I don't see any questions yet, but feel free to go ahead and drop them in the chat if you have any questions. I'm trying to kind of take an inventory of who invited a guest, so we can make sure that we get them all.
Great. All right. Yeah, we want to make sure we know that you were invited by somebody tonight. And if you actually have any questions, in the chat, we would love to answer those for you, because now is a perfect time for any questions and answers, anything that you felt like we didn't cover. We've tried to be pretty thorough, but you know what? There's always a question or two that kind of slips by.
Carol, I'm going to jump in real quick, just because I feel like we focused a lot of time on income and the need for money. But let's face it, right now, depression and loneliness is a huge, huge, huge thing. And that is something that Scentsy can really tackle in a lot of different ways, because you have a reason to connect to people when you're sharing this product with them, and you're going to belong to something. Like I said, when I first shared my story, I had done several other companies before Scentsy found me, and I never felt like I was a part of something. in those companies. I felt like I got a join kit, I paid the money, and there you go sell your crap. Where with Scentsy, it's so much more than that. First of all, I don't want to sell it. I just share it and people want it. But the second part is the community is so, so strong. It's not cutthroat. The people on these teams, my team will share with another team that shares with another team. It's not about being better than someone else, but it's about being a better you. And if a better you just means that you're happier and you have a reason to wake up and get out of bed, then Scentsy can help you accomplish that. So I know that money is a big thing for a lot of people, and that's a need for a lot of people. But Scentsy is more than just an outlet to make money. And I just wanted to make sure that we touched on that.
Thanks, Jamie. Yes, yes. You will make lifelong friends in this company, people that will be your besties probably for the rest of your life. And I thank God every day for this wickless candle because it has brought some of the most fabulous people in my life. And I've been in 15 years, and I'm definitely a different person than I was when I first started. And I am all the better because of this company and because of my love of fragrance. I like things to smell good. I love going to the gym every day and people saying, wow, you smell fantastic, when I'm sweating my tush off. So let me tell you, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful side effect.
First
Wonderful
of
bonus.
all, Carol, I just want to say I'm so proud of you for saying tush instead of another word. And second of all, I just wanted to point out that every single person who put together this meeting, all the superstar directors that are joined here, none of us are connected. Someone, I think Jamie was saying just a second ago that my team helps, their team helps their team. Every single person here has nothing to gain from the other superstar directors who are putting this on. So like, we are a prime example of what it looks like to be in community with Scentsy and helping one another.
Yeah, we're all crazy cousins, man. We are all, that's how we can describe ourselves. We're crazy cousins. We're all part of a great big family. And each group is just a little household and a community and a subdivision. And we love this subdivision. So anyway, we're doing.
Yeah, so
something.
Shelly's gonna draw, correct? Shelly, choose a number. I've got them written down. Did you write them down too or not?
No.
Okay, good. Choose a number between 1 and 10. 10 people.
Shut up, Karen. Okay, so sometimes we do things on the fly. And I even asked earlier, how are we going to choose? And someone said, just figure it out. So I wrote a number at the beginning of this.
No way.
Yeah, right? I'm like, unagi. Okay. Let's see what the number is. It's a post-it note. Okay, here we go. Okay, the number is 4.
Number 4. So number 4 on my list is April Duncan, that was invited by Michelle Lockerman. Congratulations, April. We're going to put something fun in the mail to you.
Yay. And thank you guys for joining us. And I saw in the comments, some people said, I wish I would have known to invite my potentials. Well, guess what? We are going to hold these every single month. So if now is not the right time in your life, you can keep thinking about it and continue to join, or I think we will have the recording of this available to anyone who wants to share it with someone that might be interested. We would love for you to watch this and share with us your thoughts. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight, and we appreciate your time. And we hope you decide to join our Scentsy family. Bye.